Cowabunga dudes! It's been a little bit since my last video. I've just been focusing so much on skating and strength training that I didn't even realise that I haven't made a video in 2 weeks since the kickflip video. I've been skating for 2 hours a day, 6 days a week, and I've also been strength training 2 or 3 days a week, mainly with my kettlebells. So I've just been focused on that, so laser focused on that yeah, I didn't even realise, you know, I've been filming all this time, but didn't realise it's been that long since I made a video. Skating wise, it's mainly been 4 tricks that I've been focusing on. The varial flip, the fakie kick flip, fakie heel flip, and the fakie varial flip. And so I usually turn up to the skate park and warm up a bit, and then I give each of those tricks about half an hour, 30 minutes each. So I'm there for over 2 hours. As you saw in the intro, I'm like an inch away from each of them. Business as usual really with skateboarding for me. Seems like I'm so often very close to a trick but just like an inch away. And so with all this exercising, diet's been really important. So I'm still on the ketogenic diet. I'm trying to really eat as much as I can to sort of fuel my workouts, fuel my skating. Skateboarding's like mainly an aerobic sport. You can do it for 2 hours. It's an aerobic activity. So fat is a really good fuel for that. So the keto diet is giving me tons of energy for my skateboarding, which is good. I try and get in about 200 grams of protein per day, 200 grams of fat per day, and I get around 30 grams of carbs, somewhere like that. And so I end up eating around 3,000 calories per day. And what's cool is I'm slowly losing weight even at 3,000 calories per day. My weight is at 170 at the moment, so I'm down 10 pounds. I could eat less and probably lose weight faster, but my workouts wouldn't be as good and I wouldn't have as much energy and probably lose more muscle. So quite happy doing it the way that I am. The other day my wife and I decided to try and make a Chipotle ketogenic salad bowl. We don't really have, and it came out pretty nice actually. Because of all the salad, the vegetables, it's really filling, a lot of volume, which is good, fills you up. In that, just had shredded lettuce, tomato salsa, sour cream, some fajita vegetables, chipotle sauce, lactose-free cheese, cheddar cheese, and for the chicken we just used chicken thighs, so it's full of protein and healthy fat. So come out real well, really filled me up, was really tasty. So I'm pleased. I'm gonna have it again. Okay, this is the final product. This is how it came out in the end. It looks absolutely delicious. Never tried to make this before. Don't really have Chipotle here in England. There's a few stores in London, but I haven't been to London in like 4 years, so haven't tried Chipotle before, so this is going to be really nice. Strength training wise has been going very well. I've been doing farmers walks, kettlebell swings, and one arm farmers walk, which is a suitcase carry, and one-handed kettlebell swings, some ab and calf exercises as well. Strength's coming along well. I'm going to need to go up in weight as soon as possible, probably next month. Next month I'll get some heavier kettlebells, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm really pushing the two-hand swings. I find that my grip gives out. I've got a pretty good grip, but my grip is always a limiting factor. I'm up to about 75 swings in consecutive swings in a row with the two-hand swings, which I'm happy with. However, I've mainly been working with sets of 50, and that's absolutely exhausting. It leaves me completely knackered. But I like the swing because it sort of mimics popping the board and jumping in most skate tricks. You know, specificity is always going to be king, but I really think that the kettlebell swing, you know, trains you to be explosive, works the whole posterior chain. Pleased with how that's going. Going to keep working that hard and go up in weight next month. Bloody hell. Farmer's walk, the weights are definitely too light for me, but I'm working with what I have at home, and so I ended up building up to a 2-minute 5-second farmer's walk. I just went for distance after the swings. I've just been going for time, distance sort of after the swings, and that's what I built up to. And my grip, my traps were absolutely on fire after that. But yeah, that one I definitely need to go up in weight. I have been working on fakie big spins, not very much. Varial flip, fakie heel flip and kick flip have been taking up most of my time. I haven't really tried fakie big spins that much, but they really, at the moment, they're really confusing me. I really have trouble shoving the block. I can do a 360 shove it and a fakie 360 shove it, but add the body rotation in there, and I've struggled to get the full rotation. And a lot of people say do it without the pop. I can't do it without the pop. If I try and do the fakie big spin without the pop, it just doesn't go anywhere. If I try and do the fakie big spin without the pop and just try and shove it, it pops anyway. I'm just working on getting a full rotation and just getting a feel for it, but yeah, I find that really tough, much more awkward and difficult than a 360 shove it for some reason. Skating has been going really well. I feel like I've neglected the basics, my like bare bone basics a little bit. I've still been practicing them, just not as much while I'm working on my my harder tricks. And finally, varial flip. I went out today and I decided I'm just going to go out and just try the varial flip. Just work on that for 2 hours, as insane as that seems, and made some decent progress with it. Managed to land on the board. I kind of landed in a nollie position, landed on the tail, and I took a lot of the momentum away because the ground's quite rough. Excuses, but so it stopped rolling, so I didn't technically roll away, but I landed on the board. I did a move in varial and I landed on the board. Didn't roll away, so it doesn't count as a roll away, but I'm counting it as landed. It's progress, so I'm happy with that. I'm knackered. So that's all from me today. Till next time, be excellent to each other and party on, dudes.